Okay, so to move on with the story now that we're finally, alhamdulillah, finished with the hunter. No, I'm joking. As I said, it was nice, but now it's over. Line from some movie. Uh, it must have been love, but it's over now. Brock said, or whatever. So, good relationship. It ended on a sad note when we had that thing with us same. By the way, I have to ask him next time we speak if there's another pandemonium and he sends a message or something. If she was the most beautiful girl he has met, because Nikki, the one who moved from me to him, or she was grabbed by him, or I don't know, I was upset with him, as I said, was probably the most beautiful, more beautiful than coming up next season in 2022 in the fifth series of this long awaited series. The beauty queen, first beauty queen of this land here. But I think Nikki was more of a beauty queen than the beauty queen, unofficial. So I'm thinking university. That was an important moment. Although at the end of it, after a long period, many years, because I stopped it to think, to work, and because I was allowed to, once father will have died while in university, I could fill in the papers and say, look, I have to, due to this, I have to support myself. And so I don't wish to end it at the proper time. And with insight, that might have been a good idea, because for one thing, I lost interest. Tal Ben-Shahar, Harvard professor, positive psychology, it's something you can find, sorry, online, and you better watch that and this. Interesting. On a side note, I'm watching some lectures on the internet. They have all kinds available. From EAO, for instance, you have literature, you have history, and not just history. I mean, history of the Roman Empire and up to 1000, something like that. I'm not sure how they put it. Anyway, now interesting, some lectures on the New Testament, wherein I'm trying to emulate this guy perhaps by saying, watch the Harvard lectures, not the stupid short film, because that's what he does. Interesting. He says, look, why would you come here for my lectures? New Testament. Many of you, I discovered, come because they want to know about the New Testament as the one which has influenced Western civilization. I don't have an exact quote. I guess that's the gist of what he says. But if you want to know, Plato has influenced Western religion, Western civilization more than the New Testament. So in other words, I'm advertising against myself. That's something I think he uses exactly like with those words, by saying, if you're interested in that, then you should go to the classics department and attend the Plato lectures on Plato. So that was, I thought that's a guy to watch, because he's at least modest. I'm not sure, or truthful. Okay, we have to finish this soon, because our friend there will Potolește-te will destroy this. Potolește-te. And or do something else, which he did in the past. He went out 3, 4, 5, 10 times, I don't know. And what he does is he finds a tree. One time he found one in this gated community at the other end, in the other corner, and sits on a branch and shouts. But shouts like in the Amazonian or whatever jungle they live in, so that you hear him for miles. That's the intention. That's to find a mate or something. And he doesn't come down. He just shouts he wants to be taken, but you can't. You access 2, 3 branches, but then that's it. You can't anymore because you see what I mean. A branch thick like this will keep him, but then you will fall and die, break your neck from, let's say, the top floor. And he's silly bugger. Let's make this a horror movie. Anyway, we have time, so we'll come back to the story tomorrow. And I was saying, yes, it's his fault. I got confused by him. I was saying that he's advertising Plato, the guy with the New Testament lectures at Yale. And then, Bloom is the name? Whatever. That's because I was saying, well, you should look at Tal Ben Shahar, at his lectures, but I forgot what I was going to say about Tal Ben Shahar. There was something he has his positive lectures. Yes, I think I remember. Career. I found out that this geophysics was not a career for me. He has this thing where a group of things you like, or things you are good at, and things which have meaning for you, and where they intersect, that's what your calling is. And it was my calling. It wasn't going to be my career. It didn't have a future, so to say. And if I were to go through the motions and finish at the right moment, I would be sent, and there was no way of denying the assignment. I would be sent to whatever place, and then I would have to continue. And finishing 3 years or so before the revolution, a different destiny would have awaited for me. Like it is, yes, I had an assignment, but it was already in 1990, in summer, I graduated. And then I could say, I don't want to. I do something else, which I did. I mean, I chose another career, or no career if you're listening to my critics.